If you've been using private lending to finance your home, but you feel trapped because of high interest rates and fees, you're not alone. Many homebuyers use private lenders as a stepping stone, but private lending can be expensive with higher interest rates and less favorable terms. The problem is, you might not yet qualify for prime lending. Maybe your credit history isn't where you want it to be, or your income history isn't long enough. So, what do you do while you wait? Hi, I'm Marian, and today I'm going to talk to you about how alternative lending can be the perfect solution to help you transition away from expensive private lending, even if you might not qualify for prime lending yet. You don't have to stay stuck with high interest rates while you wait for your credit to improve or your income tenure to be filled. Let's talk about how alternative lenders can help you in the meantime. So let's start by understanding the difference. With private lending, you're faced with much higher interest rates, larger fees, and more rigid terms. It's a short term solution, but it could cost you a lot over time. Prime lending, on the other hand, offers you much better rates, but you might not qualify for it yet because of your credit score or not having enough income history. So if you're waiting for your credit score to improve or for your income tenure to reach that 2 year mark where you can qualify for prime lending, it could be a long and expensive wait. But don't worry, alternative lending can help bridge that gap. That's right. Alternative lenders offer more flexibility than traditional banks. So even if you don't meet the strict requirements of prime lending right now, you can still take advantage of more favorable loan terms through alternative lending. It's the perfect solution if you want to move away from private lending and you need just a bit more time to qualify for prime lending. With alternative lending, you can enjoy lower interest rates and more flexible loan terms than with private lending. And you might not even have to wait for that 2 year mark for your income history to be filed or for your credit score to improve. Alternative lenders will focus more on your current financial situation than your income history or your credit score. This means that if you've been paying high interest rates on private loans, you could potentially refinance into an alternative loan that's far more affordable. So, whether it's because your credit score has improved slightly or you've been able to demonstrate that you have steady income, alternative lenders can offer you a way out of those costly private loans. And you can do this while you wait for your financial profile to meet the strict requirements of prime lending. Not only does alternative lending offer you a financial break in the short term, but it also gives you the opportunity to improve your credit score and your income. And in the meantime, you'll be paying for lower rates and fees. This puts you in a much stronger financial position for when you do qualify for prime lending. So, if you're currently using private lending, but you feel stuck because of those high interest rates and fees, alternative lending might be the answer. It offers lower rates, more flexible terms, and they don't require that 2 year income history for approval. You can transition away from private lending while improving your financial profile. And when you're ready, you can move on to prime lending with better terms. If you're ready to make the switch and you want to stop paying high interest rates, contact an alternative lender today. With their flexible approach, you can refinance and save money while you wait for your income and your credit score to improve. And you can do this all without being stuck in a costly private lending agreement. Thanks for watching. Don't stay stuck in high interest private lending and explore your options with alternative lending today. Until next time.